Day 51. Dude named Richard asked, what are the books that I'm reading during 75 Hard? Great question, Richard. Let's look and break them down real quick. One, this is not in order, but one of them was Mind Shift by Erwin Raphael McManus. We're going to turn to a random page and see if anything is interesting. Page 41. Leaders create clarity, raise standards, and call people to more. By definition, this creates a dividing line. Great leaders are not afraid to define what it means to be on their team, organization, or movement. They know their vision isn't for everyone, and they recognize those with a shared vision. Great leaders also know that great teams form when there's a sifting process. Mind Shift, it's a quick read. I got through it in a day or two. It's, 10 ideas? Let's see, how many chapters? 12 chapters, and they're simple concepts that are broken down in interesting ways. I enjoyed it. Erwin Raphael McManus has appeared on the podcast, and he was a great guest, and I really enjoyed his appearance. Next up, we got Running Down a Dream by Tim Grahl. Let's go to a random page. I give myself grace to myself and accept that perfection is not the goal, only truth. I am proud of being a writer and consider it an honor to serve the world in this way. That's on page 81, Running Down a Dream, your roadmap to winning creative battles. I loved how personable it was. I loved how he was willing to share his own flaws. I love how it was in the style of some Stephen Pressfield stuff, but it felt a little more personal than that. So really enjoyed that. Next one on the list is Crypto Confidential by Nat Eliason. I don't have that one handy. It was the fastest book that I read in the last year. I finished it in 2 days, over 24 hours. Page turner. I loved it a lot. I don't have a quote from it. Next is Busting Loose by Robert Scheinfeld. Let's turn to a random page here. I am the power and presence of God creating everything I experience. Everything. There's no power out there, not in anyone, not in anything. I am in infinite abundance right here, right now. Infinite power to create anything I want. Infinite knowledge and wisdom. Infinite feelings of joyfulness and peace. Infinite feelings of unconditional love and appreciation for all of my creations. Infinite supply of money to express appreciation with. Right here, right now. It's cool. This book will kind of shake your reality, and very thought-provoking, insightful, interesting. I doubt there's going to be a person who reads this book and says, I agree with everything in here, but you can't deny that this is an interesting way to view reality. Next up, currently reading on the Kindle, Reality Transurfing. And I'm currently 10% of the way through this book. It's a big one. But let me go read the last thing I highlighted, which is on page 71. For example, in a group of teenagers, the leader will be the one who lives according to their own beliefs. The leader is therefore free not to take advice from others on how they should act. The leader does not need to intimidate anyone, or the leader does not need to imitate anyone. They simply have a worthy opinion of themselves. They know what they are doing. They do not need to suck up to anyone or prove anything to anybody. The leader is therefore free of excess potential and receives the deserved advantage. In any group, the leader is always the person who lives according to their own beliefs. When a person has freed themselves from the burden of excess potential, they have nothing to prove. They have an inner freedom, are self-sufficient, and have more energy than those around them. These qualities give them the advantage of becoming leader. It's true not for just for teenagers, but for human beings as a whole. So those are 5 books that I've read over the last 39 days. All of them have been great. I've got The Maps of Consciousness Explained to reread after I finish Reality Transurfing, as well as The Creative Act by Julia Cameron after that. All right, those are the next 2 that I've got on my mind. Reading is so powerful. Because even if you know some of the ideas, even if it's the reminder and the knowing that this person devoted time, energy, and attention to breaking down this concept and bringing it to you. So I love reading so much, and I'm so happy for doing 75 Hard because it's giving me the ability to, it's giving me the encouragement to read. And I love that because reading 10 pages a day is just such a non-negotiable habit in my own life. And 75 Hard, day 39, day 51 of this video series. I might make a second video today. I've been thinking, what would happen if I start making more videos, 3 a day? Overwhelm the algorithm. If you want that, comment down below. Those are the books that I'm reading and have read during 75 Hard. If you've done 75 Hard, what are the books that you have read during the challenge? If you're not doing 75 Hard, what's the book you're currently reading? Curious, comment down below. Love you. Have a great day. Peace.